place to be. Joining us at -3. I don't know what's happened, but we woke up this morning in, where are we? Winslow, and it is freezing out there. So yeah, we're going to smash on down to Sedona and hopefully it warms up a little bit. We've made it to the trailhead of Bell Trail for the crag at Wet Beaver Creek. You can see there's somebody pulling in behind me, but up here you're going to have to park up over there, get yourself a parking pass here. There is a couple of restrooms over there. Then we're going to head off in that direction. Just over a mile in, you'll come to one of these signs that says no camping, no campfires. You come down here is where you can have a quick stop at the stream. I think the altitude's hitting us both, which sounds a little bit ridiculous because we're not that high up. But I believe we're about 4,000 feet here, where you live somewhere that is basically sea level. I think we're both struggling a little bit with that. So when you come to this fork in the road, Wet Beaver Wilderness sign, you go left. And left is uphill. We've made very little progress in the last sort of like 20 minutes. We've been stopping for a photo shoot every 3 yards, which, I mean, we could complain about, but it is also beautiful over here and there's lots of opportunities for photos. Every corner I turn around up here. Another fantastic photo opportunity. You're basically walking along this red stone cliff now. It says crack left, but it sounds like it's right. We went left. I'll let you know how that goes for us very shortly. Looks like to me left was the correct decision. That down there is exactly what we're looking for. Here we are. We can get down to those stones over there, I believe, round that way, and also hang out in this area. You can also get over there, which I'm sure we'll try and do a little bit later on. It's not the sunniest day here. I don't know if you can see. There's a little bit of sun up there. It's a little bit cloudy today and overcast. I think it's very reasonable for me to say now, well worth the trip. We've had a fantastic time here. Water is freezing, I will note that. It is the middle of November though, so we're going to let them off. We've got pretty much the whole place to ourselves. It's been incredible. But we've got a hike back now, and then we've got to go and check into the Airbnb, get some food because we haven't eaten properly for about 17 days now. Hike back at midday is going to be interesting. But yeah, what a place to be. What a place to be. This is going to be a very quick update. We're back in the car. We are tired. We're going to go get some food, check into the Airbnb, make some dinner. Situation update, I am struggling with a headache. We've managed to go shopping and stock up our Airbnb. We're at our Airbnb, and I think, really and truly, I'm probably going to be signing out for tonight. That's the view out the back of the Airbnb. Would you have a look at that for a treat?
We're at the bottom now of the Birthing Cave Trail. I don't think it's actually an official trail called the Birthing Cave, so we're going to have to try and find our way a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm cold. I'm literally wearing shorts and a t-shirt, and I don't know whether that's smart or not. I think in about half an hour it's going to have been a smart move, because I'll be hot and bothered if I had a jumper on. But even Elle, who's wearing a hat, a jumper kind of thing, leggings and a t-shirt, is also cold. So to leave, we're heading up. Oh, there. And as you can tell, we're struggling. What I will note though is the sun's out and I'm hot, so I made the right decision overall. Well, here we are at Birthing Cave. We've made it up. It was hard work, especially for the last sort of, 200 yards. But what a view up here. I think it's insanely sunny at the moment, so I don't know how much of this you're getting, but I'll come back and grab the camera and show you what I'm looking at from here. Got to be careful on these bits. A rather decent fall. But even a more amazing view. Right, we're back down at the bottom. Well, I say the bottom, it's not the end of the hike, but the bottom of the scrambly bit. And you've got to be careful. It's a little bit slippery with all the dust, but very doable and just trainers. A couple of people are turning up now. We were very lucky. We were up there for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, so we had the whole thing to ourselves. We're here at the airport Scenic overlook. The airport is literally behind me over there. This is the view over Sedona. Might be the best view over Sedona. What am I looking at? There is a huge car park up here, like massive, and it's $3 a day. We're now at a place called Chapel of the Holy Cross. It's kind of like a little chapel built into the Red Rock Mountain. So we didn't go in because it was very busy up there, very busy, but it's literally a 5-minute stop, so I would recommend just going up, doing the walk for literally about 5 minutes, having a look, at least then you've seen it. Really quick vlog update. It's We had a busy morning. We did Birthing Cave, a couple of stops on the way back, and we stopped in at one place to ask some questions, which I won't talk about just yet, but let's just say tomorrow. Tomorrow could be fun. Now we're going to chill out for an hour, get changed, shower, and we got lunch at a place called the Hudson. Don't judge me on driving, okay? I'm a responsible driver. I don't drink and drive, so I've got to have a mocktail. You, on the other hand, got some street corn bruschetta, artichoke dip. Ladies and gentlemen, I've made a smart decision with tacos. Eleanor, on the other hand, ribs.
Same here.
Are you excited or scared or what?
I'm going to tackle it and see how I get on.
And for dessert, we have peanut butter pie. Oh my god, that looks insane. How are we going to eat all that? Lunch was amazing. Would 100% recommend the Hudson. 100% recommend. Incredible food. Really nice atmosphere. Both really, really enjoyed it. We are going out for sunset again. We love sunset. We're heading to Bell Rock.
Sunset, 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 sunset.
Trip's cancelled. In very unlike me fashion, I'm usually pretty on it, organised with these hikes and sunsets and bloody blahs. I've managed to be unorganised here. We have no idea where we're going, what we're doing. We're going to Bell Rock, which is over there, which by the way looks amazing. I'll spin you around in a second. But the sun's already set. It's already like dropping behind the hill over there. Okay, brief update from the adventure squad. Now I'm going to say we've messed up. Like, we're not going to say that. That's not what's going to be said. There's a bit of a situation with the sunset, and that's that it's set, and we are not where we need to be. We're going to persevere and try and get a good view and some good pictures anyway. Really and truly. That's the sun setting over there. And we're hiking down lovely little dirt path with that view and the sun hitting off the top over there. How wrong can you really get it? I don't think you can. No, look at this. Look at this. This is the only McDonald's in the world with a turquoise M. Yes, we have driven all the way out here to tick this off. My body's a temple. Welcome to nighttime star photography. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's very dark out here and the stars are out. It's the first clear night we've had and it's beautiful. So what you're about to see is any attempts that I had at taking pictures of the stars. Good morning, it's day 3 in Sedona, and we're going on an adventure today. You excited?
I am excited.
We are ATVing! We've rented an ATV to take us up to Devil's Bridge to shorten the hike because we're lazy. It's actually turning out to be harder work than just walking it. Jesus Christ! So we've got the ATV for 4 hours, need to drop it back off by 12:30. We're going to try and get up to Devil's Bridge, and then we're going to go out to a place called Diamondback Gulch, which is a proper off-road trail. That's really fun. So we're at the bottom of the Devil's Bridge hike. We've cut out a lot of the walking because we drove it. And then yeah, we're going to head up Devil's Bridge now and try not to waste too much time because we've got driving around to be done. Paid a load of money to cut out the hike. Still hiking. There's no beating around the bush with this one. This gets very steep very quickly. very quickly if you've driven halfway. But even with that drive, we are both struggling. Just a little touch further. Just come up one of these scrambly bits. Pretty sure it's right at the end. I think we are there now. I think I'm literally walking along. Let me peek around the corner. This. We did it! Should have just seen a couple of pictures, but we did it. What a incredible hike. I would, however, recommend cheating a little bit because the last part of it is very, very tough. A bit scrambly, very uphill. So if you can save yourself time and energy by getting the ATV out past the first bit, it's worth it. And plus you still do quite a bit of hiking. It's probably a good half an hour, and like I say, some of it is very scrambly. So it's not like you're going to miss out on the climbing aspect. This is ridiculous. Look at this. Is this the way we came up?
Yeah.
We would have had to have hiked all this.
Until it gets to the really high parts and then it really freaks me out.
Sedona ATV, 10 out of 10. Incredible, fantastic experience. Really good fun. Me and Elle have never done anything like that before with the off-roading and stuff. What a place to do it. We'll be heading out to Bell Rock. We're going to try and get that sunset correct this time round. We've made it to Bell Rock. I've forgotten the microphone, so once again trip has not gone fantastically, but as you can see, we're actually sitting on Bell Rock. It's a good angle of you there. And looking out over, bear with me, I believe that's Courthouse Butte. I have no idea what the rest of this is.
Over there.
The sun's setting behind us. Sun's setting over the back there. So these mountains or whatever we're looking at are going to slowly lose the sun.
The view is very beautiful.
Say more.
To be fair, when we were sat at the car park, you were like, look, people are sat out there, and I was like, nah, I'm not going on there.
Yeah.
Here we are.
That's us finished with sunset at Bell Rock. We're going to head back down now. Elle's made it abundantly clear she'd like to get going. She's scared of getting down from where we are, and to be fair, I can't really blame her. I don't know if you can see how steep this is, but we're heading down to our car, which is there. I think you can see just some lights in the distance there.
could be an interesting walk back down. We're going to get down safely. Shout out to Sedona. Look at. Sign off with that. I love North America. What a place.